Crime involving a famously wealthy couple and a flamboyant defense lawyer.
Some people say money made all the difference. Maureen Maher has a preview of this week's 48 Hours.
This is a case that involves wealth, sex, vengeance, murder.
Christy Jack is a former prosecutor turned defense attorney. She grew up blocks from the scene of the crime, the 1976 shootings at the mansion belonging to oil millionaire Cullen Davis and his flamboyant wife, Priscilla. After several years of marriage, the couple broke up. Priscilla wanted $50 million and had her husband barred from the mansion. And Cullen was furious, says former prosecutor Jack Strickland.
Cullen's writing the checks.
Right, and he's writing the checks.
Yeah.
He can't get in the house.
He can't get in the house.
One August night, Priscilla and her boyfriend, a former college basketball player named Stan Farr, came home with friends and walked into an ambush. A gunman dressed entirely in black opened fire. When it was over, Stan Farr was dead. Priscilla and a friend were wounded, and in the basement, police would discover the body of 12-year-old Andrea Wilborn, Priscilla's daughter from another marriage.
The DA's office theory behind the crime was that Cullen committed all of these crimes because of the divorce. His hatred of Priscilla was so intense that he was going to kill her, and anyone else that stood in the way would simply be collateral damage.
But there was something the DA's office may not have anticipated. Cullen Davis's wealth seemed to affect the case.
You always have something to work with when you have an innocent man.
Cullen bought the best lawyer there was, Racehorse Haynes.
Maureen Maher joins us now. Maureen, how did money influence this case?
Well, I think, we see on today on TV, Mary and Chris, that there is an enormous amount of coverage on some of these really high-profile cases. And when there is a lot of money involved in a defense team, there is a lot of defense work that goes into the courtroom case and in the public court of opinion. And this was probably one of the first cases where we saw this happen. No one had ever really had a case like this where the defendant had more money to spend than the state, as some people have said. And what you had was Racehorse Haynes, this famous defense attorney, who had a PR firm and for the first time was shopping around a different story than what the prosecution was saying outside in the public. I mean, at one point, Cullen Davis, who's accused of killing a 12-year-old girl, is outside signing autographs from the courthouse.
All right, Maureen, thank you very much. And you can watch Murder in the Mansion tomorrow night, 10 o'clock, right here on CBS 2. We'll be right back.